Hello, it is Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. So I recently did a poll on my Instagram and asked if you wanted to see a shower routine or me reacting to old interviews. I saw someone else do this, so I thought it might be kind of funny because I've already reacted to watching Dance Mom, so I thought I would react to old carpet interviews. I haven't done carpet interviews in a second, so without further ado, let's get watching. Okay. First one, here we go.
So how are you feeling tonight? I'm really good, how are you?
Oh, my voice.
You're a dancer, obviously, so how does it feel coming to see this movie?
I'm actually really excited to see it because I was looking, at things for the movie and it just looks really awesome and exciting.
Oh.
You're dancing, I know you're doing
It just looks really awesome and exciting.
So with your dancing, I know you're doing a bunch of different things now. Do you ever see
this is more recent one.
The new era of Dance Moms with her in charge. I think it's just gonna be really different and a good different. I hope people love it. And I know that
my voice is different. We're getting better.
Okay, I'm Chloé Lukasiak and you're watching Celeb Secrets for You.
Oh no! Oh god.
It's really cool because last year was sort of like my first thing.
What is that camera angle?
Dance Moms is nominated,
What?
right?
I believe so. I'm not really all that sure. I'm not on the show anymore, so I'm like, okay. Sort of funky and edgy.
Funky and
I think
edgy,
it looks
wow.
like,
I have to say, I don't know if it's necessarily on age or like whether on my mood that day. Like sometimes I'm like really on it, I feel like fresh and sharp and I'm like, questions, let's go. And then other times I'm like, you're speaking to me. I like forget that I'm on camera and I'm in a conversation. Here's another old one.
Now movies, a YouTube channel, it's all going away and you're how old?
15.
This is always the most awkward part. Like I think it's, I don't know if it's just on news, but like unless they're just like, this is Chloe. But like if there's like a whole long intro before, you're just like, you never know what to do. I'm like, do I look at the camera and smile? Do I look at him and smile? Do I just stare off in his face? Like what is the correct answer here? So I'm always just like,
Took off and no one really expected it to or planned for it. I was still in Pittsburgh. I still went to public school. I still danced every day, so nothing really changed for me.
What was that?
fact. Everyone's always like, your life changed. And I'm like, I didn't even know it changed until like this last year did I realize how much of an impact Dance Moms had in general.
Less than 15.
I feel like they have learned to articulate myself better over the years, clearly. Go.
Every single time we do it in public, people always are like,
Oh my god, everyone always screenshots in that. I never knew where that picture was from.
hey guys, Carly here at Magnolia Bakery with my friend Chloé Lukasiak.
Now I want sweets.
Your style is so cute. Thank you. What kind of fashion have you been into lately? Comfort is like a huge thing for me.
True. I mean, now I'm like a little bit more worried about the clothes, but I still want to be comfortable.
Everyone's freaking out about your return to Dance Moms. Tell me a little bit about how that all went down. We were just talking about how it might be coming to an end, and I was like, I got really upset. I was like, that's really heartbreaking to me because that's how I grew up. That was my childhood. Those were my sisters, and so I talked to her.
This is a nice interview. I like this one. We're not gonna keep messing with it because I articulated myself. Hair could have used some help, as could my makeup, and I could have gone with a different shirt, but whatever. I am nervous for this one.
With the stunning
Chloe.
and we're here today.
My
at the
voice, I'm
2016
five.
Nickelodeon Kids Show.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Now we had to talk about Dance Moms. What was that experience like for you?
It was a great experience, and it was a lot of fun.
What is up with me not being able to speak when I do interviews?
Who are you looking forward to the most to see tonight?
Fifth Harmony, Iggy Azalea, Hilary Duff, Nick Jonas.
And I know a lot of your fans are looking forward to
Oh, bless my young soul.
And you always look phenomenal. What would be your #1 fashion advice for fans?
Just be yourself. Always be yourself.
Wonderful.
I would still say the same. Okay, let's get a little bit older now. Let's see what's happening as I get older.
I'm here with Chloe. Hi. How excited are you to be here today? I'm really, really excited. I think it's
Oh my god, the close-up, the zoom-in, like... I'm really excited to be here today.
I hope the best I can doing anything I can. Do you have any projects coming up? I help out best I can doing anything I can. Everyone really inspires me.
How do you help out your community?
I help out best I can doing anything I can.
Good
Do you have any projects
questions.
coming up?
I just finished filming my 3rd movie. I did a series with Awesomeness TV called Ready, Set, Style, and I'm here in New York doing some fun meetings for something I'm really excited to share with everyone. I just can't yet, so
Oh my god.
stay tuned.
Oh my god. Did I forget to breathe during that whole time? Okay, let's go older for a second. Okay, so this one isn't exactly a carpet interview. Actually, not at all. I've always loved this interview. I think it was really beautifully done, and I loved doing this with 17. Oh, you can't even really see it. I guess we'll go full screen. Why haven't I been going full screen?
I've been dancing for about 13 years, but people started commenting about my eye on social media, and it really got to me, and
Yes, it did.
really affected my self-confidence and my self-esteem. There was a time after I
It's
left
so
the show
cool.
Dance
I
Moms,
love this one.
kind of wanted to quit dancing. I was always told, like, oh, you're not good enough as this person, or you have to be better, or you have to be perfect, you can't make mistakes. And that was really hard for me because nobody's perfect and everyone makes mistakes.
Facts.
I think once I left that negativity,
Do not let anyone tell you that you have to be perfect and you can't make mistakes, because that is like the whole point of life, to make mistakes, learn, grow. And either those mistakes happened because it led you on a different path, and that path is like this path you're supposed to be on, or you made mistakes because you're supposed to learn a lesson from it and grow as a human being. I've got another recent one.
it was so much fun. It was such a great learning experience, and this is probably my favorite cast that I've ever worked with. I think
Love my glam here.
I've ever been on set, and it's the fastest I've ever bonded with the cast,
Trixie!
which is really cool. So
She's always in the
all around,
background.
it was an amazing experience.
This one looks interesting. This like kind of thrown into the mix of this one. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go with the flow.
Is the star of Lifetime's hit reality series Dance Moms. She's teaming up with Just Fab to get your biggest inspiration for the fashion line.
For the fashion line, well, I don't know. I just wanted to stay stylish but still comfortable. That's a big factor of mine when I'm deciding what to wear for carpets and things. And I saw this rocking ballerina collection.
Stay true to who I am always.
When I joined on the team with Just Fab, I was kind of further curating the what they had so far with the kind of ballerina type with a little bit of edge to it. So I was really excited to be a part of it.
What?
I'm really excited to be part of everything, and I think once interviews start picking up and become a regular thing, I'm going to need to think of something new to say when I want to express my happiness.
Well, like I said, they have this awesome collection, and I thought that it was the perfect fit for me, considering I am a ballerina, well, a dancer, and I'm really into fashion right now, kind of getting into that world, getting my feet wet, so it just seemed like the perfect fit.
It's funny there when you gave your answer because you corrected yourself. You said ballerina and then corrected yourself as dancer. How do you foremost identify yourself? Because I have to imagine when there's so many different types of things to do, is there one you lean into more than others?
Well, my personal favorite is like lyrical contemporary, but I do ballet, so I don't know if I would consider myself a ballerina, but I feel like a ballerina is like, you know, someone who's performing with a boutique.
Gotcha. Okay, all right, fair enough. That's an interesting distinction there.
So I recently did a podcast called Crazy Stupid Fangirls, and I said that was my first podcast I've ever done because as far as I can remember, that was the first podcast I've ever done, but I did this one, and I remember doing this one being unsure of what a podcast was.
I'm Amanda Hasica, and today I am joined by Chloé Lukasiak. Hi. How are you?
My favorite thing is every time I show up to an interview, sorry, how do you say your last name? Which I love. At first I hated it, like when I was younger and growing up, I was like, I want to change my last name, that sucks. But now I'm like, that's something unique and different about me, and people will always remember my last name because it's so hard to say. I miss being blonde. I love how blonde I am here. And I'm tan. Gotta get back there.
A lot happened. Yes, a lot happened, and I ended up back on the...
It's so funny to me to see like how different my mood levels and energy levels are like in every interview. Like I'm sure it's the same in YouTube, but like just like more specifically in interviews, it's so funny. I'm like, I wonder what happened right before this, or I wonder what kind of mood I was in, or I wonder like what was going on. And
acting, I wrote a book, I was doing school, so I've been doing a lot since then. Yeah, I was pretty nervous, and then I went back, and it was a little bit weird, but it was good.
Yeah, was it kind of like no time had passed, or did it feel very different than it had before?
My mom always says that like when we went back, it was like nothing had changed and no time had passed, but in my opinion it was. Like I've grown up as I can't talk, I'm sorry, I'm losing it.
always. This seems to be a running theme in my life. Going back to my energy levels are always different. I think I'm a chameleon more than I realize. I think I'm always trying to match other people's energy levels more than I realize, and she seemed low-key, so I feel like I was trying to be like low-key and match her energy. I'm just trying to figure out like what this like up-down is, because sometimes I'm like, hi! And then other times I'm like, hi. Okay, so we have watched a lot of interviews together. We have reminisced on a lot of the past, but thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time.